What's going on, everybody? It's Talvaca, bringing you my Week 4 battle versus the Las Vegas Corviknights, led by Coach Mud. If you're excited for this week 4, leave a like, subscribe, comment, get on the grind. Anyways, so this week we are 2-1, and we are trying to stay a positive record. A loss here is pretty bad, because it doesn't lose us playoff chances, of course, but this is probably one of the biggest weeks because 3-1 and 2-0 or 2-2, very different for the playoff picture. And I'm not gonna lie, I think this is our worst matchup since our week 1 battle. I think we had okay matchups going into week 2 and 3, but this matchup's really bad, and I'm not gonna lie. So just to break down their team. Great Tusk and Slowking and Greninja, these three mons I'm pretty sure are all gonna come. Great Tusk actually doesn't have the best matchup into us. It kind of loses to Levitate's Weezing. It actually kind of loses to our top 6 mons, but it kind of gets a kill if it's positioned right against maybe some of these bottom 3 or bottom 5, excuse me. So I do anticipate Great Tusk to come. And also, it's just good if we get rocks, if we lead like a Rocks Jirachi. So I do anticipate it to come, probably an AV set. AV deals with Kyurem, Psychic Jirachi, and like a lot. AV does pretty well into my team, I'm not gonna lie. So I anticipate an AV Great Tusk. Glowking is very difficult for us to remove, especially since Zarude doesn't have the best matchup, and I'll go into that later, because actually Zarude on the surface doesn't look bad, especially with Tusk and here, but in practice it actually really wasn't good. I thought Zarude was maybe the most obvious mon to bring, and it really isn't that good into the matchup because of one mon here, because there's one mon on his team that is very difficult for me to break. I don't really anticipate the Baxcalibur. We outspeed it with Scale Shot or DD on Kyurem. We outspeed it with Scarf Jirachi. We outspeed it if we were Booster Val. We kind of just wall it with Weezing if we are Levitate, which we'll see. We also kind of wall if we had Defensive Road. So like, there's a lot of different walls here. Defensive Blastoise as well. I don't anticipate it. Same kind of reason for Serena. Don't really anticipate Serena. If he does bring it, I'm set for it via different things, but I don't really anticipate it. Volk I do expect. It's very good for the Blastoise. It's pretty good for if I wanted to spam with Rotom, as well as if I was Terra Water on Kilowattrel. It kind of just is a glue piece for this team. It also helps with the Kyurem. Kyurem can't really get going as much if they have the Volk. Weezing's actually not bad here. It gave me some struggles in testing. Sorry for the noise in the background if you hear the police sirens. Weezing actually isn't bad. It kind of walls Val, and it also, against my Weezing, it's not bad, especially if he has some speed investment. So I think Weezing is the 7th best mon here, in my opinion, and I don't 100% anticipate it. If he does bring it, I've made some changes so that I can deal with it, but yeah, defensive Weezing actually kind of goes pretty hard here. Tinkaton, I think, is the best mon in this entire matchup for him. It's really difficult for me to break before it Terras. I have Rotom, and I basically have to bring Rotom specifically for the Tinkaton, because, yeah, it's actually such a pain. The reason Kyurem is not good into this matchup is because of Tinkaton. The reason like any of my mons like aren't that good is because of Tinkaton. This thing has given me such a difficult time. And I fully expect it doesn't even need to Terra, to be honest. I think Tinkaton comes, and if it doesn't Terra, it's probably better without Terra. That's how good this thing is into this matchup. So it just gives me such a difficult time. It spams Thunder Waves, which isn't really easy for me. My best answer into it is the Rotom, because I can take Thunder Waves, I can take Play Roughs, I can take Gigatons. But again, he goes for knockoff, because he probably runs like T-Wave knockoff. He may run Encore. Combination of that, Play Rough, Gigaton. So he actually probably doesn't need to run Play Rough. He probably can just run Gigaton, because all of my mons that are weak to Play Rough are also weak to Gigaton, except for Zarude. But we'll go into that later. Staraptor, I'm pretty sure is coming. It gives priority with quick attack. If it's Scarf, it can outspeed a lot of my stuff if I'm not running Scarf. I anticipate Staraptor. Eel, I think Eel is actually a little bit of a difficult bring for him, but also I'm a little bit unprepared. Golurk does pretty well into it, not gonna lie, but we'll see. I don't really anticipate Eel. I think he only brings one of Tink and Eel, and if he's gonna bring that, I think if he brings Eel, he's not bringing something that's better than Eel in this matchup, if I'm being completely honest. So if I had to predict, I'm predicting these three. I'm predicting Vulcan Star, and I'm predicting Tink. I don't think Bax ever comes here. I think Bax is pretty bad. And Weezing could come. If Weezing comes, it probably comes over Tusk or Star, to be honest. I think 100% of the time he brings Slowking Gren, he brings Tink. Those three are completely obvious. I know 100% he brings those. And then I'm like 90% sure on these. Most likely not Weezing if I had to take the odd man out. But yeah, let's jump into the team builder real quick. Again, like last week, I built this team 2 weeks ago, so I don't remember the exact calc, so I'm sorry about that. So I'll more go into what each mon kind of does. So first off, we have Choice Band Golurk. Golurk coming again, which this mon has been great. And yeah, this mon is basically here to take hits, kind of. It has very good HP. We're not running any speed. There's nothing we really want to speed creep. You may say maybe Weezing because of Willow, but I don't really want to stay in on Weezing anything. Defensive Weezing, just, it takes the hits, especially with Levitate. And we can basically spam Poltergeist and Dynamic Punch. Stone Edge is specifically here for the Staraptor. What I think is going to happen in this matchup is we're going to come in on a Slowking, and he's not going to want to take a Poltergeist or an EQ. What takes both of those? Staraptor, and we can kill it with a Stone Edge. So if we switch in on Slowking, I'm saying it right now, I'm clicking 100%, I'm clicking Stone Edge. If he brings Staraptor. If he doesn't bring Staraptor, then I can spam Poltergeist, I can spam EQ. Not a big deal. But if he has Staraptor, I'm clicking Stone Edge, and I need to get rid of that. Because there's no way he stays in on a Poltergeist with Slowking. I think it's a complete throw if he does that. And if he switches into Star, I can get the kill with Stone Edge. If he predicts it, good play. I basically always Terra with this thing. We're Terra fighting this week, mostly actually for defense, not really for offense. Dynamic Punch isn't bad here, especially against like Star and Volk and Greninja and Tusk getting the confusions. But to stop like different like Surf here, we got Knockoff here, we have Dark Pulse here, we have Steam Eruption here. It's just a little bit of a better defense. We have Ice moves here. Yes, I can run Ghost, but mostly because of the Dark Pulse that and the knockoff from Tink and Gren, I really wanted to run something that resists it. Maybe making a change eventually to Terras at some point, the Terra Electric, so stay tuned, not sure. But next on, I'm bringing a little bit of a strange set. You may be thinking, oh, those EVs look pretty fine. I think we have enough speed to outspeed a max speed Volk. Yeah, max speed Timid Volk is what I'm pretty sure we outspeed, because that actually was giving me some trouble. And yeah, we're running Boots just in case he sets up rocks with something like the Tink or the Tusk, but I don't really 100% expect rocks. We're basically here to deal out huge damage. We don't really take hits very well, but we don't really have to, because everything that's gonna, we're always switching out on the Gren, we're always switching out or Volt switching on the Volk. If we're in on the Volk and he clicks Steam Eruption and goes before us, we know he's Scarf, and therefore we can kind of play around that, going into some other mons later. And yeah, we're basically here to click Volt Switch. We have Pain Split if you want to get some health back on something like the Tusk or the Slowking, and Nasty Plot if we just want to set up on something. I don't really know how much I'm going to click Nasty Plot, but there really wasn't another move I really wanted. Thunderbolts or Discharge isn't bad here. May right before the battle change that, but I think for now I'm fine just clicking Volt Switch, getting something in, and yeah, just playing the Volt Switch game on him. So basically clicking Volt Switch and Overheat, and then if it permits, going Nasty Plot or Pain Split. And we're modest, max special attack this week. We're full offense. I was running really defensive at some point, really wasn't doing too much, because yeah, Bax isn't that good here. Like these two aren't that good here, and that's what it mainly would be for. So next one is the Weezing. I know these calcs mean something, and I'm really sorry. It may be to take like a Psychic. I believe it may be a Psychic from just like a normal Slowking Galar. That may be what it is, or it's like 2 Hydros. I don't think it may be. Actually, I think it is 2 Hydros from a Greninja, like a timid Greninja. So we're Levitate this week to deal with the Tusks, to deal with the backs, to also deal with, yeah, I think that's it. I mean, Terra Ground on Eel, sure, it's not coming, but Levitate, I thought that Neutralizing Gas is not bad here. It's good for Reckless on Star. It's good for the Gren with Battle Bond, but overall it wasn't the best. I thought maybe it was okay against the backs if we had Will-O-Wisp, but we had a Will-O-Wisp for a while, changed it to Toxic. Toxic is much, much better here because of the Volk. If he's not like a sub-Volk, getting the Toxic off is so big because Volk completely walls us. So getting a Toxic off, switching to one of our other Mons, and then, yeah, we can Pain Split stuff off later. We're Defog because of rocks, of mostly actually Toxic Spikes, because, yeah, Weezing, when it came, it always brought Toxic Spikes, and since we're Levitate, we're not a Grounded Poison. So really have to work out for that. We have 8 speed, I think just to speed creep a Weezing that's speed creeping a 4. So it's just to get a little bit of speed so that we could try to outspeed Weezing. Maybe get out of there, maybe get a Defog off. If he's running a lot of speed, he's not running it in other stats, so I'm not really worried about that. And yeah, Defog, Pain Split, Toxic, Strange Team. Strange Team does a lot to everything. We kind of get walled by the Slowking, but if he does switch Slowking, we have answers, of course, that I'll go into later. But yeah, well, speaking of answers to the Slowking, we're running Choice Scarf Jirachi. A little bit of a weird set. We take some hits. I don't remember what, and I'm really sorry. But the goal of Jirachi, we outspeed a max speed timid Greninja. This is going to be our lead 100% of the time. And we're going to click U-turn if he leads Greninja. And I know we don't knock it out. I think we do about 40% to it. Or not 40, like 60, 65% to it. But if he leads Tusk, we can, again, U-turn. If he leads something maybe like the Slowking, we can just give our Scarf to it to get rid of the Slowking, maybe get rid of the Sludge, and then trick maybe the Sludge or the AV later. I honestly don't mind having an AV on this Mon. I don't think having AV is bad at all. It actually deals with the Volk pretty well. So yeah, we just have a little bit of mixed defense set here. We have the rest in attack Adamant, and we're just here to do damage, get flinches, try our best to get flinches. This is going to be our lead. It's not a win con, but it's going to be a Mon that we switch into a lot, and these 4 Mons are basically going to be my beginning and middle game Mons that I use. Position these Mons the best way I can, and then yeah, let the last 2 Mons try to clean up in the middle to late game. Speaking of middle and late game, we'll go into our late game, and we are running Weakness Policy Iron Valiant this week. Now, I tried a couple different sets. I tried Specs, I tried Life Orb, I may have even tried Sash, I'm not sure. But the main issue that stopped Specs, which was so good in this matchup, is Slowking. Slowking is such a pain, and Slowking was always living late game, and I needed something to deal with it. So we're running Vacuum Wave for priority. If there's a Battle Bond Greninja, if Staraptor has Quick Attack, we just want to get rid of it. Moonblast does damage to literally everything here except for Volk, but we have knockoff for the Volk, we have knockoff for the Slowking. We basically are able to not knock out anything, but do huge damage, and we have Endure to take a Brave Bird from the Star. We can take a Sludge Bomb or a Psychic here. We could take a Heavy Slam here. We could take a Sludge Bomb here, a Gigaton Hammer here. So basically, if I switch in Val, we're going to click Endure. We're going to try to take the hit. This is going to be my answer when Amon dies and Slowking's on the field. He's going to want to click Sludge Bomb. He's going to say, well, I'm not going to die to a knockoff. I click Endure, click Sludge Bomb. We pray we don't get poisoned, or we hope they click Psychic. If they poison me, it's probably game, I'm not gonna lie. So our whole thing relies on him not, Also, Gren can click Sludge Wave, so we can click Endure, they click Sludge Wave, we click Vacuum Wave, we kill. So it's a little bit of a different set. I did have to run Mix, though, because of the Slowking specifically. I thought Thunderbolt wasn't bad here for the Star and the Volk. I thought Close Combat wasn't bad here. I thought a lot of different moves weren't bad here, but we kind of needed knockoff. So I think we have enough speed. Yeah, we outspeed a max speed Jolly Staraptor, and the rest is in special attack, and then, yeah, a little bit into attack for the knockoff, but we're mainly just going to be clicking Moonblast and Vacuum Wave. That's the whole thing. Knockoff is basically only for the Slowking, but it's such an issue that we have to. In our final mon, we are revealing Shell Smash Blastoise this week. I'm super excited to try this. We outspeed a +1 Baxcalibur. Again, it's +1 Great Tusk or Baxcalibur. They have the same speed tier, but we're running it to, yeah, we'll go with Great Tusk. So if Great Tusk is a booster speed or a rapid spin-off, we outspeed a +1 Great Tusk after a Shell Smash. We're running Physical. We have Wave Crash. Wave Crash hits everything super hard. We're running Earthquake, and Zen Headbutt is mostly actually for the Wheezing. Because, yeah, this thing was a pain, and the other move I was running, which I think was Facade, really actually wasn't doing that much, and I rather run Lumberry. Lumberry here is for T-Wave on Tink, it's for Willow on Volk, it's for if they set up Toxic Spikes with Wheezing or Slowking. Really just trying to make sure that we're not burned. Earthquake does so much damage, Wave Crash does so much, and Zen Headbutt does so much. We have Defense for something. I think maybe we could take like 2 close combats, or we take like a Choice Banded Double Edge, something like that. We definitely take a hit, and the rest is an attack. So this is going to be more of a late game option. Click Shell Smash, most likely against the Volk, because if I switch on a Volk, they're going to be confused, and I can click Shell Smash very easily. If they go for Willow, then I click Earthquake. If they go for like a sub, I can click Earthquake, and then what are they going to do after? So I'm hoping to get this one in on the Volcanion and click Shell Smash and then just do huge damage. But yeah, so we're going to jump right into the battle. If you're excited, leave a comment down below. But yeah, I'm very excited to reveal Shell Smash Blastoise this week, as well as Weakness Policy Val. So yeah, we're gonna jump straight into the battle. See you there. Okay, so we got the battle here, and no Volcanion. Very interesting. No Volk is huge. That basically just lets, I mean, yeah, I can just spam water moves, but Blastoise goes crazy here. Okay, so the lead every time is Jirachi. Good luck, have fun to Mud. Let me just tell him, can you send the links out? Because I can't. Anyways, we're going Jirachi. And yeah, he does bring the Wheezing. The Wheezing is not a surprise. So yeah, if he was going to change anything for Volk, it was going to be Wheezing. But yeah, the Tink is just going to be a pain in the butt. So in a lot of my mocks, Gren was led. I wouldn't be surprised that a Greninja lead here. Staraptor could also lead. If we underspeed it, that means that they're Scarf. If we outspeed it, then they're probably banned. But here we go. Staraptor leads. I'm gonna assume this is Scarf, but I still want to know. And yeah, they are Scarf. So good information. We have a Scarf Staraptor. That's gonna be really good. So Blastoise, a little bit more difficult to pull off because of the Scarf Star. They don't know that we're Scarf though, because we are not max speed, as you know from the team builder, if you guys watched it. And if you didn't, check it out. You'll know more about the sets. Kinda. So here we go. Wheezing. Probably Rocky? Not Rocky. Okay. Now, what's my switch into Wheezing? Because they probably want to send off a Willow. And I think it is just Rotom. I think I just go Rotom. And I mean, they may just click Sludge Bomb, they may just click T-Spikes. I kind of want to click Nasty. The issue with Nasty is if they do go Grin. I don't think you go Grin here, so yeah, I'm going to get off a Nasty plot. They're going to go Sludge Bomb. Please no poison, please no poison, no poison. Huge. And Is anything stopping me from clicking? I mean, low-key, actually, I want to click Nasty again. I kind of want to just click Overheat. He has no Overheat switch-ins. I'm going to click it. If he switches into Tusk, this probably kills. And if he stays... I mean, Weezing's such a threat. So, getting rid of this would be huge. I would like to do this Staraptor calc real quick. Let's go Jirachi, let's go Staraptor, Choice Scarf, U-turn is doing about as much. So he's max. And we get the kill! Rotom with another kill on the season. Huge. Huge kill. And yeah, the modest max special attack. So I think you go Greninja here always. And probably send off a water move. Because if I just click Volt Switch, you die. So yeah, so Staraptor, it did with U-turn. Oh, that may just be a max roll, to be honest. It's probably just a max roll. You go Gren. This tree, I think I need... I mean, honestly, like... Jirachi's really good. I think, though, you're not gonna click Dark Pulse here if I click Volt Switch. So I am just gonna go into Jirachi, hoping no... He does Dark Pulse. Oh my god! Oh my goodness! Oh my god. He doesn't know we're Scarf, though. He doesn't know we're Scarf. So he is gonna be Battle Bond, which we knew. We're gonna U-turn. He doesn't know that we're Scarf. He probably doesn't think we're Scarf. I'm gonna click the U-turn again. We live on 3. We live on 3. The Chinese EV spreads. Shout out Lord Envy. Look at this spread. Oh my goodness, that came in so clutch. I would like to know. So you did 80%. You know what? Before we lock in the move, let's go to Greninja and Dark Pulse 79. That may have been, that's either the highest of high rolls or he's modest. I think that's just the highest of high rolls. Wow. Oh, if you just got 0.1 where we know it's modest. So we get the U-turn off. That did a whole bunch of damage. Wow, are you minus defense? Because that never does that much. So he's mixed. He's a mixed set. And you probably go for a water move here. I mean, how good is Weezing now? Like, honestly, Weezing's not that good. I kind of just want to make sure that this thing dies. I'm going to go in the Weezing. He doesn't have the T-spikes anymore. You go for Surf. That's fine. And I think you switch here because you do want to save the Gren. Do you switch into Tink? Tink is a possible switch. I'm very tempted to go for Pain Split. You may have, like, Flash Cannon, but then you die to Life Orb. So, yeah, I'm going to go for the Pain Split. You go for Dark Pulse. You die, though. So, it's fine. It's fine. So, you flinch. Honestly, the flinch is good there. So, you go into Staraptor. We know that you are just a regular set. Scarf. And you can definitely knock us out here. I don't think I want to sacrifice Jirachi yet, but you are Scarf. I think I'm okay letting Weezing go down, and I think you're going to U-turn. You Brave Bird, that's fine. Brave Bird is completely fine here. I wonder... I don't think I can win the game yet if I go Valiant. Can I? I don't think I can kill Tinkaton, is the only thing. But you know what may happen is that you're going to Terra Flying on a close combat, and I just click Endure again. Do I risk it here? Do I risk it? Okay. This is a very interesting situation. So Brave Bird, of course, we do a lot, but once we're +2, Vacuum Wave does a ton. You're going to take a bunch of recoil. Let's just... Oh, I don't think we could do it. I don't think we could do it. I think we need to go Rotom. That sucks. I think we go Rotom, and... Because you are Scarf. We know you're Scarf. This is tricky. Also, Blastoise is, like, not bad if I bring it in here. It can click EQ. It's either Rotom... Oh, my goodness. So, the issue here is... Rotom can definitely take the hit, but you're going to switch out probably into Great Tusk. I guess it may be a free overheat. Golurk can probably take the hit. Blastoise definitely does, but your Scarf. I'm going to go Rotom, and I'm going to click overheat here. And you go into Great Tusk. I saw that coming. You may be Lum. Oh, that's definitely Lum. Okay. So, what do you do here? You can CC, and I think I'm fine with that, because then I can go into Jirachi and I can click Iron Head. So I'm going to just overheat again. You CC, that's fine. Perfectly fine by me. Loki do want to go Valiant. No, I think I go Jirachi. I'm going to go Jirachi. And does U-turn kill? I'd love to know if U-turn kills. If U-turn kills, I always click U-turn here. Great Tusk. We're going to have -1. It has a chance to... It may not kill. If you're max... We know you have speed. I'm going to click it. I don't think you're max. There's no way you're max. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Ooh. Ooh, do we get off the tech? Do we get off the tech? I don't think so. I don't think we can get off the tech right now. Because, I mean, yes, you go for Brave Bird. Ooh. Low-key just want to click Dynamic Punch. How much does Brave Bird do to Golurk? Staraptor. Doesn't kill. It's going to do a lot, though. I really want to try the tech. Because I think if we get it off, it's huge. But we don't knock out Tink yet. But then I have Golurk in the back for Tink. You know what? We're doing it. We're going for the tech here. We're going for the tech. We are clicking indoor, and we know that they're Scarf. We know that they're Scarf, so they don't have Quick Attack. So they're going to go for Brave Bird here, and we're going to pray they go for Brave Bird. And not for you. They may think we're Scarf. Oh my god. Ah! Ah! That's not good. I really want to go for Endure again. I think I should. I'm going to go for Endure. Please click Psychic. Goes for Psychic. It doesn't matter. Weakness Policy, Iron Valiant. And we click Knockoff. We click Knockoff here. And if they bring in the Tinkaton... Oh, it's Colbur? Oh, no! So we don't get the tech off like we wanted to. A little sad about that, but God, Blastoise is really good here. It's just the Staraptor being Scarf is a little bit of a pain. I can go into Jirachi. God, the Colbur does suck, yeah. God, Golurk can click once this Staraptor's gone. You know what? I'm going to Golurk here and I'm clicking Stone Edge. This is what I said I was going to do in the team builder. Is that if he had Slowking and he had Staraptor on the field, I was going to go in the Golurk and I was going to click Stone Edge. He's not anticipating the Stone Edge. He's going to think a Poltergeist is coming out. I have to click Stone... And he goes into Tink! He goes into Tink! Oh my god, I could have clicked Earthquake for free! Oh, that's such a pain. Okay, we go... Oh, this sucks. We go into Jirachi here. He's going to knock us out with the knockoff. And I think here we go into Blastoise and we click Shell Smash. I wish I was like AV instead. So Staraptor... It's going to outspeed us. I don't know if we can win this. Foul play. We go for the EQ. I mean, I could call the Staraptor. But I don't think you're anticipating EQ here, to be honest. We got the EQ. Blastoise gets its... not first KO this season. They're Slowking. We go for Earthquake again. I know that you're physically defensive, but we're just going to click Earthquake. That does a lot. I think Psychic will kill. We're Lum! We're Lum! We're Lum. Okay. We're Lum. That's huge. I think you may go into Staraptor here. And I think I need to call it. I think I need to call the Staraptor here. Please go into Staraptor here, thinking I'm going to click Earthquake. Because I can easily click Earthquake and knock you out. No downside. If you go into Staraptor, I win the game. Go into Staraptor, I win the game. Lumberry coming up huge. You go into Tusk, that's fine. You go into Star here. I think I can win this still. I'm not going to Terra Golurk. But you think I outspeed you, probably. That's the thing. You think I outspeed you. I know I don't. I don't think I could take the hit. And that's on me. I wanted to change that. We're going to be -1. And yeah, no, we definitely die. There's the Staraptor. And I don't know what you do, but I have to click Wave Crash. You go for Brave Bird. You knock us out. And I think I need to just click Stone Edge, because I don't think I can knock out with anything else. So I go for Stone Edge. You go for Brave Bird. Do so much damage. And you probably... I don't think we knock you out here. It's so close, but I'm going to click Stone Edge. Oh, we get the crit! Oh my god! Oh my god! We get the critical hit! That 100% mattered! Oh my god, I think that 100% mattered. I'm looking this up right now. I think that mattered. I think that 100% mattered. There's no way that just happened. It 100% mattered! Oh my god! So we take Mud off. Mud was 3-0. And we take him off of his first win of the season. Wow! Oh my god! Oh my god! That crit 100% mattered. Oh my god. I'll have to talk to him later about if he was max defense bold, but if so, that crit 100%. I wish I can look, see. Oh yeah, here, crit. How much did it do? 58. That crit 100% mattered. That crit 100% mattered. So, sorry for the end hacks there. Oh my goodness, I think that was our only out. Unbelievable. But GG to Mud. We go 3-1 on the season. And, oh my goodness. So, we'll be back next week trying to keep up this streak. But, ooh, 3-game win streak. So, GG to Mud. And, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.